Mathematicians won the war and built the A-bomb.
Now, who among you will be the next Morse, next Einstein?
Dive into the intriguing world of mathematics with our exploration of history's greatest minds. From the foundational geometries of Euclid to the ingenious mechanics of Archimedes, this journey unveils the brilliance that shaped our understanding of the universe. Each mathematician is a story, a puzzle solved, a mystery unraveled.
Euler's method. Math is always dependable.
Are you ready to uncover the genius that laid the groundwork for modern mathematics?
We are merely explorers of infinity in the pursuit of absolute perfection.
Number 1. Euclid. Euclid, often hailed as the father of geometry, was a visionary who lived in Alexandria around 300 BCE. His most renowned work, Elements, is a collection of 13 books that remains a cornerstone in the study of mathematics. This compilation not only laid down the basic principles of geometry, but also incorporated the work of predecessors like Pythagoras. Euclid's approach was methodical and logical, presenting postulates and axioms that formed the basis for deductive reasoning in mathematics. What makes Euclid so extraordinary? His work transcended time and culture. Elements was used as a textbook for over 2,000 years, making it one of the most influential works in the history of education. The beauty of Euclid's work lies in its simplicity and universality. His geometric principles are not confined to the realm of mathematics but extend to art, architecture, and engineering. Euclid's ability to abstract the physical world into mathematical concepts was revolutionary. Can you imagine a world without the basic understanding of shapes, angles, and dimensions? Thanks to Euclid, we don't have to. Number 2. Archimedes. Archimedes of Syracuse, a polymath of the ancient world, lived in the 3rd century BCE. Renowned for his profound contributions to mathematics, physics, and engineering, Archimedes was a figure of boundless curiosity and intellect. Among his notable contributions is the principle of buoyancy, famously exemplified by his Eureka moment. He also delved into the field of calculus, centuries before Newton and Leibniz, through his method of exhaustion for calculating areas and volumes. Archimedes' genius was not confined to theoretical mathematics. He was also a practical inventor. His inventions, like the Archimedes screw, used for raising water, and war machines, highlight his ability to apply mathematical principles to practical problems. His work in understanding levers and pulleys laid the foundation for classical mechanics. But what truly sets Archimedes apart? His method of approaching complex problems with both theoretical and practical insights. His ability to think beyond the conventional boundaries of knowledge of his time was remarkable. Archimedes once said, "Give me a place to stand, and I shall move the earth." This statement encapsulates his belief in the power of knowledge and the potential of human ingenuity. Archimedes wasn't just solving equations, he was unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Number 3. Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton, a titan of science and mathematics, lived in the 17th and 18th centuries, leaving an indelible mark on the world. His work, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy, often simply called Principia, revolutionized our understanding of the physical universe. In it, he formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation, which laid the groundwork for classical mechanics. Newton's genius extended beyond physics into the realm of mathematics. He was a key figure in the development of calculus, independently from Leibniz. His method of fluxions, as he called it, was instrumental in solving problems of areas, volumes, and tangents. Newton's impact on mathematics is profound, as he provided a new tool to approach the dynamics of motion and change. Newton's ability to see the world in a way no one else had was extraordinary. His famous anecdote of the falling apple leading to the law of gravity epitomizes his unique perspective. Newton's curiosity and intellect led him to ask fundamental questions about the nature of the universe and to answer them with unparalleled brilliance. His legacy is not just in the theories he propounded, but in the paradigm shift he caused in scientific thought. Number 4. Leonhard Euler. Leonhard Euler, a prolific 18th century Swiss mathematician and physicist, made profound contributions that have shaped various fields of mathematics. His work encompasses a wide range of mathematical areas, including calculus, graph theory, topology, analytic number theory, and more. Euler's formula in complex analysis, linking trigonometric functions with exponential functions, is a shining example of his genius. Euler was not just a theoretician. His insights had practical applications. His work in mechanics, fluid dynamics, optics, and astronomy significantly advanced these fields. He also laid the foundation for the Euler-Bernoulli beam equation, fundamental in engineering. Euler's ability to simplify complex problems and present them in an understandable and relatable manner set him apart. His textbooks and papers, written in clear and straightforward language, made complex mathematical concepts accessible to a wider audience. Euler's contributions were not limited to new discoveries. He also standardized many mathematical notations used today. The notation for the mathematical constant E, the symbol IPA for pi, the I for the imaginary unit, and the sum symbol sigma are all credited to him. Euler's work represents the beauty and simplicity of mathematics, making him one of the most influential mathematicians of all time. Number 5. Carl Friedrich Gauss. Carl Friedrich Gauss, known as the Prince of Mathematicians, was a German mathematician who lived in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. His intellectual prowess was evident from his childhood, famously calculating the sum of integers from 1 to 100 instantly at a young age. Gauss's contributions spanned many areas of mathematics, including number theory, statistics, analysis, differential geometry, geophysics, electrostatics, astronomy, and optics. His work in number theory, which includes the fundamental theorem of algebra and the prime number theorem, was revolutionary. Gauss's Disquisitiones Arithmeticae, a seminal work in number theory, laid the groundwork for modern number theory. In statistics, the Gaussian distribution, or the bell curve, named after him, is fundamental to the field. Gauss was known for his meticulous work and for preferring not to publish until he had thoroughly reviewed and verified his findings. This meticulousness led to high-quality, groundbreaking work that pushed the boundaries of mathematical knowledge. He also contributed significantly to the field of astronomy, calculating the orbit of the asteroid Ceres. Gauss's ability to synthesize complex mathematical and scientific concepts and to solve problems that had stumped mathematicians for centuries is a testament to his extraordinary genius. His legacy in mathematics is so profound that he has been dubbed the greatest mathematician since antiquity. Number 6. Pierre-Simon Laplace. Pierre-Simon Laplace, a French polymath of the 18th and 19th centuries, made significant strides in mathematics, statistics, physics, and astronomy. His 5-volume work, Mécanique Céleste, Celestial Mechanics, extended Newton's gravitational theory, offering a comprehensive explanation of the solar system's dynamics. Laplace transformed Newton's geometrical mechanics into an analytical tool, the Laplacian, which is widely used in mathematical physics. Laplace is also remembered for his work in probability and statistics. His philosophical essay on probabilities laid the groundwork for the modern probability theory, exploring the application of probability in social statistics and the judicial system. He introduced what is now known as Laplace's equation and Laplacian in mathematics, which are central to many areas of physics, including electromagnetism and quantum mechanics. Interestingly, Laplace is often credited with the concept of the Laplacian demon, a hypothetical being that could predict the future using mechanics and probabilities. This thought experiment highlights Laplace's belief in scientific determinism. His contributions, particularly in mathematical astronomy and probability theory, left a lasting impact, bridging the gap between mathematics and the physical sciences. Number 7. Henri Poincaré. Henri Poincaré, a French mathematician and physicist of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, is often regarded as a founder of modern topology and an important figure in the development of dynamical systems theory. His work laid the foundation for chaos theory and greatly influenced the field of theoretical physics. Poincaré's achievements in mathematics are vast. In topology, he formulated the Poincaré conjecture, a fundamental question about the characterization of three-dimensional spheres, which remained unsolved until the 21st century. In the field of dynamical systems, his work on the three-body problem in celestial mechanics was groundbreaking. He introduced qualitative methods to study differential equations, leading to the concept of deterministic chaos. Poincaré was not just a theoretician. His philosophical insights into the nature of mathematical discovery and the role of intuition and creativity in science were profound. He was a pioneer in recognizing the importance of discontinuous and irregular behavior in deterministic systems, which laid the groundwork for the later development of chaos theory. His holistic approach to mathematics and physics, which included both rigorous mathematical proofs and philosophical contemplation, has made him a lasting figure in the scientific community. Number 8. Bernhard Riemann. Bernhard Riemann, a German mathematician of the 19th century, profoundly impacted the fields of analysis, differential geometry, and number theory. His 1854 lecture, On the Hypotheses Which Lie at the Bases of Geometry, revolutionized geometry and laid the groundwork for the development of general relativity by Albert Einstein. Riemann's contributions to complex analysis, particularly the introduction of Riemann surfaces as a way to study multi-valued functions, were revolutionary. His ideas on topology were groundbreaking and led to the development of modern topology. Riemann's work on differential geometry, especially his concept of a Riemannian manifold, is fundamental to many fields of mathematics and physics. In number theory, Riemann's 1859 paper on the distribution of prime numbers introduced complex analysis methods into number theory. This paper contained what is now known as the Riemann hypothesis, a conjecture about the distribution of the zeros of the Riemann zeta function that is one of the most famous and long-standing unsolved problems in mathematics. Riemann's ability to think abstractly and to connect different areas of mathematics was exceptional. His work, characterized by deep insight and revolutionary ideas, has had a lasting impact on the mathematical sciences, influencing both pure and applied mathematics. Number 9. Georg Cantor. Georg Cantor, a German mathematician of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, revolutionized mathematics with his theory of sets and the concept of infinite numbers. He established set theory as a branch of mathematical logic and introduced the concept of cardinality, the mathematical measure of the size of a set. Cantor's work on the hierarchy of infinities, particularly his discovery that not all infinities are equal, was groundbreaking. Cantor's diagonal argument and his proof of the uncountability of the set of real numbers challenged the very foundations of mathematics. His ideas were initially met with resistance and skepticism, as they posed philosophical questions about the nature of infinity. However, his concepts of set theory and transfinite numbers eventually gained widespread acceptance, profoundly influencing the development of modern mathematics. Cantor's contribution extended beyond the realms of pure mathematics. His work on the theory of infinite sets opened new horizons in various fields, including physics and philosophy. Despite facing personal challenges and professional opposition, Cantor's perseverance and innovative thinking changed the way mathematicians and philosophers view the concept of infinity. His legacy is a testament to the power of abstract thought and its ability to redefine the boundaries of human understanding. Number 10. David Hilbert. David Hilbert, a German mathematician who worked in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, is renowned for his foundational contributions across a range of mathematical fields. His work encompassed algebra, number theory, functional analysis, mathematical logic, and the foundations of geometry. Hilbert's fame in the mathematical community, however, is also attributed to his presentation of 23 unsolved problems at the International Congress of Mathematicians in 1900, which set the course for much of 20th century mathematical research. Hilbert's work in establishing a formalized basis for geometry, as laid out in his book Foundations of Geometry, provided a clearer understanding of Euclidean geometry and paved the way for the exploration of non-Euclidean geometries. His work in functional analysis and the development of Hilbert spaces has become fundamental in the mathematical formulation of quantum mechanics. A distinguished aspect of Hilbert's approach was his belief in the solvability of every mathematical problem, exemplified in his famous quote, "We must know, we will know." This optimism and his contributions to formalizing mathematical logic have had a lasting impact on the philosophy of mathematics. Hilbert's legacy is not just the breadth of his contributions, but also his vision for mathematics as a discipline unified by rigorous logic and abstract thought. Number 11. Srinivasa Ramanujan. Srinivasa Ramanujan, an Indian mathematician of the early 20th century, is celebrated for his extraordinary intuitive grasp of mathematics and his substantial contributions to number theory, infinite series, and continued fractions. Largely self-taught from a young age,
From a very early age, just instinctively, he was thinking about numbers, he was calculating, he was fascinated by numbers.
Ramanujan developed his own mathematical research in isolation, which later led to his recognition and a prolific partnership with the English mathematician G.H. Hardy. Ramanujan's work is notable for its originality and depth. His series for calculating pi, known as the Ramanujan series, significantly improved the efficiency of pi calculations. His contributions to partition theory, a part of number theory, are still influencing modern research in the field. The Ramanujan conjecture relating to the distribution of prime numbers is another testament to his genius. Ramanujan's mathematical journey was one of perseverance and passion. His life, tragically cut short at the age of 32, is a story of overcoming adversity and the power of raw talent. Despite his lack of formal training and the challenges he faced, Ramanujan's work has had a profound and lasting impact on mathematics. His legacy is a reminder of the universality of mathematical thought and the potential for extraordinary insights to come from the most unexpected places. Number 12. Évariste Galois. Évariste Galois, a French mathematician in the early 19th century, left a profound legacy in the brief span of his life, which tragically ended at just 20 years old. His development of group theory and its application to the field of algebra marked a significant turning point in mathematics. Galois' work laid the foundation for modern algebra and greatly influenced the theory of equations and field theory. Galois' most significant contribution was his development of Galois theory, which provided a clear understanding of the solvability of polynomial equations. This theory established a connection between field theory and group theory, offering a way to determine whether a given polynomial equation could be solved by radicals. His work on the theory of abstract algebra is considered groundbreaking. Despite facing rejection and misunderstanding from the mathematical community of his time, Galois's insights were later recognized as revolutionary. His innovative approach to algebra transformed it from a computational toolkit into a theoretical framework that explains the structure and relationships of algebraic systems. Galois's contributions are a testament to his incredible genius and are integral to the mathematical understanding of symmetry, fields, and equations. Number 13. Joseph Fourier. Joseph Fourier, a French mathematician and physicist of the late 18th and early 19th centuries, made significant contributions to the fields of mathematical physics and heat transfer. His greatest contribution was the development of Fourier series and Fourier transforms, tools that decompose functions into their constituent frequencies, now fundamental in the study of waveforms and heat flow. Fourier's seminal work, Théorie analytique de la chaleur, the analytical theory of heat, demonstrated that the conduction of heat in solid bodies could be analyzed with an infinite mathematical series. This series, now known as the Fourier series, transformed the study of heat transfer and had far-reaching consequences in various scientific and engineering fields. Fourier's methods have been applied to a wide range of problems, from solving differential equations to processing signals and images in electronics and computer science. The Fourier transform, in particular, is a critical tool in modern signal processing, used in areas as diverse as audio compression, image analysis, and quantum physics. Fourier's ability to cross disciplinary boundaries with his mathematical concepts exemplifies his lasting impact on both mathematics and the sciences. Number 14. John von Neumann. John von Neumann, a Hungarian-American polymath of the 20th century, was a pioneering figure in several fields, including mathematics, computer science, quantum mechanics, economics, and game theory. His wide-ranging contributions have had a profound and lasting impact on numerous scientific disciplines. In mathematics, von Neumann made significant contributions to functional analysis, topology, and set theory. His work on the mathematical foundations of quantum mechanics, especially his formulation of quantum logic and the concept of the von Neumann entropy, was groundbreaking. However, perhaps his most enduring legacy is in the field of computer science, where he developed the architectural design of the digital computer, known as the von Neumann architecture. This design forms the basis of most modern computer systems. Number 15. Alan Turing. Alan Turing, a British mathematician and logician of the 20th century, is widely considered the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. His seminal 1936 paper on computable numbers, with an application to the Entscheidungs problem, laid the groundwork for the modern concept of the algorithm and the computer. Turing proposed what is now known as the Turing machine, an abstract computational model that can simulate any algorithm's logic. During World War II, Turing's role in deciphering the Enigma code, used by the German military, was pivotal in the Allied victory. His work in developing the bombe, an electromechanical device to decipher Enigma encrypted messages, demonstrated his profound skill in marrying theoretical concepts with practical applications. Turing's post-war contributions included groundbreaking work in the field of artificial intelligence. His Turing test was the first serious proposal in the philosophy of artificial intelligence, setting a criterion for defining intelligent behavior in machines. Turing's life was tragically cut short, yet his intellectual legacy lives on. His pioneering work laid the foundations for areas ranging from computer science and cryptography to cognitive science and AI, profoundly shaping the modern world. Number 16. Andrei Kolmogorov. Andrei Kolmogorov, a Soviet mathematician of the 20th century, was a giant in the field of probability theory, laying the foundations for a wide range of mathematical disciplines. His contributions extended to topology, logic, turbulence, classical mechanics, and computational complexity. Kolmogorov's work in establishing the basic theoretical framework of probability is considered one of his greatest achievements. Kolmogorov's axioms, introduced in 1933, provided a solid foundation for the probability theory, transforming it from a collection of ad hoc methods into a rigorous mathematical discipline. These axioms are still the basis for the modern understanding of probability. His work in the field of turbulence and fluid dynamics greatly advanced the understanding of these complex physical phenomena. Kolmogorov was not just a theoretician. His work had practical implications in a variety of fields, including statistics, physics, and information theory. His interest in the practical applications of mathematics was reflected in his work on algorithms and computational methods. Kolmogorov's legacy in mathematics is characterized by the depth and breadth of his contributions, his ability to synthesize complex ideas, and his profound impact on numerous scientific disciplines. Number 17. Pierre de Fermat. Pierre de Fermat, a French lawyer and mathematician of the 17th century, is best remembered for his work in number theory, particularly for Fermat's last theorem. He was a pioneer in the field, contributing significantly to the development of modern calculus, probability theory, and analytic geometry. Fermat's last theorem, famously scribbled in the margin of a book, stated that no three positive integers, a, b, and c, can satisfy the equation n plus bn equals sine cn for any integer value of n greater than 2. The theorem remained unproven for more than 3 centuries, until it was finally solved by Andrew Wiles in 1994. Fermat's conjecture on the theorem became one of the most famous unsolved problems in mathematics. In addition to his work in number theory, Fermat made significant contributions to the field of optics and is considered one of the founders of probability theory alongside Blaise Pascal. His method of adequality laid the groundwork for differential calculus, independently developed by Newton and Leibniz. Fermat's ability to intuitively propose theories and conjectures that would intrigue and challenge mathematicians for centuries exemplifies his profound impact on the development of mathematics. Number 18. Pierre de Fermat. Pierre de Fermat, a French jurist and amateur mathematician of the 17th century, is renowned for his profound contributions to the development of modern calculus, number theory, and probability theory. His work, often communicated through letters with other mathematicians, laid the groundwork for various mathematical theories and practices. One of his most celebrated achievements is Fermat's last theorem, which states that no three positive integers a, b, and c can satisfy the equation n plus bn equals sine cn for any integer value of n greater than 2. This theorem puzzled and challenged mathematicians for over 3 centuries until it was finally proven by Andrew Wiles in 1994. Fermat is also recognized for his work in analytic geometry and for his methods for finding the maxima and minima of functions, which were precursors to differential calculus. His correspondence with Blaise Pascal laid the foundational principles of probability theory. Fermat's knack for proposing theories and conjectures, often without proof, sparked many significant developments in mathematics. His legacy is a testament to his intuitive understanding of mathematics and his ability to see beyond the knowledge of his time. Number 19. Sophie Germain. Sophie Germain, a self-taught French mathematician of the late 18th and early 19th centuries, made significant contributions to number theory and the theory of elasticity. Despite facing societal barriers that restricted women's access to formal education in mathematics, Germain pursued her passion with determination, often using a male pseudonym to communicate with prominent mathematicians of her time. Germain's most notable work in mathematics was in number theory, particularly in her contributions to Fermat's last theorem. She developed the Germain primes and the Germain theorem, which laid the groundwork for future mathematicians to solve the theorem. Her pioneering work in the theory of elasticity, which won her the grand prize from the Paris Academy of Sciences, was crucial in explaining the vibration of elastic surfaces. Sophie Germain's journey in the male-dominated world of mathematics is a story of resilience and brilliance. Her ability to overcome obstacles and contribute to fields where women were not even acknowledged is inspirational. Her legacy is not just in her mathematical work, but also in paving the way for future generations of women in science. Number 20. Emmy Noether. Emmy Noether, a German mathematician of the early 20th century, is celebrated for her groundbreaking contributions to abstract algebra and theoretical physics. Her work fundamentally changed the theoretical underpinnings of these fields, earning her recognition as one of the most important mathematicians of her time. Despite facing significant obstacles due to her gender, including being barred from holding a formal position in academia for many years, Noether's contributions were revolutionary. In mathematics, Noether's theorem, which provides a deep connection between symmetry and conservation laws in physics, is considered one of the key achievements in theoretical physics. Her work in abstract algebra, particularly her development of Noetherian rings, had a profound impact on the field. Her contributions to algebra included theories of rings, fields, and algebras. Noether's ability to abstract complex concepts and apply them to concrete problems in physics and mathematics was unparalleled. Her colleagues praised her innovative approach and profound insight into the interconnectedness of various mathematical disciplines. Emmy Noether's legacy extends beyond her substantial academic contributions. She is also remembered as a symbol of perseverance and resilience in the face of gender discrimination in the scientific community.